resources there from day one.
From day one, they were already pre-deploying vessels, and boom. Navy's been on site since day one.
From day one, we were pre-positioning more than 70 vessels.
They actually have been there since day one. From day one.
From day one. From day one.
From day one. From day one, we've been preparing for the worst-case scenario. They've been working really from day one to try to figure out a way of stopping it. The President has directed from day one that we spare nothing at all in terms of the effort to prevent damage onshore.
The Obama administration began the week with talking points all in sync. But as the week went on, the media began to ask why the White House appeared to join the effort 9 days late in getting to that oil spill and drawing comparisons to the failed government response after Hurricane Katrina. Former FEMA Director Michael Brown, who was heavily criticized for the weak effort after Katrina, made these remarks to Neil Cavuto about the current administration's reaction. "I think the delay was this. It is pure politics," Brown said. This president has never supported big oil. He never supported offshore drilling, and now he has an excuse to shut it back down. This is exactly what they want, because now he can pander to the environmentalists and say, "I'm going to shut it down because it is too dangerous." While Mexico and China and everybody else drills in the Gulf, we're going to get shut down. White House Press Secretary Robert Gibbs had this to say about Mr. Brown's comments.
Fox had the very special and unique interview with Michael Brown. You opened it and I had to do it. Who, for those who weren't let in on the big secret, Mr. Brown, FEMA Director Brown under Katrina, intimated on Fox, and it wasn't, I will editorially say, didn't appear to be pushed back on real hard, that this spill was leaked on purpose in order for us to walk back our environmental and drilling decisions, and that the leak that we did on purpose got out of control and now is too big to contain.
Well, that description turned out to be a bit off the mark, and after a day to think it over, Mr. Gibbs got another chance to react.
The Neil Cavuto thing, notwithstanding again the fact that what Michael Brown said was only slightly less crazy than what you said he said.
Yeah, I will say this. Can I say this to Neil? I apparently had the wrong Fox show. There were 2 references on Fox and Friends to the deliberate nature of the spill being said. Sometimes, sometimes I get it all mixed up.
It's a tough job being press secretary. Alice, Fox was not the first network or the only network to wonder why it took so long to react to this spill. Why the direct attack on Fox from the White House?
You know, I'm not sure where anybody's getting that. I'm just back from 4 days in my home state of Louisiana. I heard a lot of people blaming BP. I didn't hear anybody blaming Obama. In fact, he was there when I was there. People thought he was on the spot.
Well, Alice, but this is interesting. Katrina happened on August 29th, 2005, and President Bush was there 4 days later. The spill happened on April 20th, and it took till May 3rd for Obama to get down there. It took more than 3 times as long for Obama to get down there as it did for Bush to get down there. How come Bush got all the blame in the media?
Well, because Bush handled it poorly, and we got Brownie now trying to spin it around and point fingers. Is that impressive? I don't know.
But now the media is now holding their pens back, and they're waiting, and they're using them almost as weapons to see what Obama does with his environmental agenda. And if he doesn't back off on drilling, beware, because they're going to lash out with pieces. You're going to see stories covered with sea turtles in oil. They will if he does not switch his position.
No, I think you're going to see sea turtles covered in oil no matter what happens. And we're going to see that up the gazoo. Flamingos, sea turtles, appropriately so. And I can understand why Gibbs was just a little bit annoyed about having his administration criticized by Michael Brown. I can see that.
All right.